Yes,
There it
we
is.
are live. Yes,
Amen.
yes, yes.
Yes,
We
yes,
are live.
yes.
We are live. We are live, everyone. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Amazing people. Welcome to this wonderful day, day 61 of 90 days go live. Oh my God, I cannot believe it that we have come this far. And like I told you, people, our audience, wherever you are, I told you every time I bring somebody to talk in this go live, you know what it is. I have quality people, I have wonderful and amazing people that will give us all that we need to know about our business. So, as you all know me, I am Mentor Rosie. I am the face behind this um Rose in Joko Digital Business. And with me here is my own own brother. He is a mentor in the business. He is a wonderful mentor, and I'm going to give him the mic to introduce himself. Mentor DC, go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know where you are coming and streaming from.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. My name's Dismas Ndiga, but all my friends call me DC. I originally from Kenya in Africa, and I
Yes.
reside in Atlanta, Georgia. But I'm also have a traditional business, so I do trucking. And at the moment, I am somewhere in Nevada, somewhere in Nevada right now.
Wow.
So I just had to stop and had to be here for you.
That's so good.
Yes,
That's
that will be the introduction of who I am. I'm a father. I have a daughter called Amazing Grace Digger, and that will be the introduction for me right now.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, as everyone knows, you see, he is a businessman that runs business on business. I tell you, this he is loaded. And today, I believe my viewers, you will be able to get one or two things from him today for you to know that life is not just like revolving in one place, that when you step up to do something that you love, you will not regret it. As you all know me, my name is Rosie. I am a mother to three wonderful children. I'm a wife. I work in the healthcare sector, and right now rocking it in the social media as a business mentor and owner. And I am streaming live here from Kansas here in United States, just like my brother. He is in Georgia. Look at me. I'm in Texas. Sorry, I'm in Kansas. This is how we roll. Our business brought us together as a family. So without further ado, today is day 61 of 90 days. It's a challenge that I took or said, I am going to take this challenge of 30 days, coming consistently on social media to motivate people, to inspire parents, to educate parents, those people who are burning out, doing one or two jobs at the same time. I was there. This my brother was there. He had seen it all. And that is why we brought our topic today. If you look at the bottom, it's saying what it says. Our topic today is all about focus,
Mm.
focusing on your dreams. That is what we are going to discuss today, my people. So, as you are watching us right now, I'm sure you are going to get one or two things that will help you today, give you that mindset, help you to change your mindset, whatever that you have been thinking or what you have been doing that is not working out for you. As we discussed today, you are going to be getting some nuggets that will help you, build your plan, focus on it, take action to work on it. So, Mentor DC, this
Yes.
afternoon, we are discussing on focus on your dream. How can someone, focus on their dreams and still do other things? I mean, focusing on dreams can help them achieve their success. Go ahead.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. It's a very good question.
Mhm.
Probably, if you allow me, can I take a little bit of time just to explain because I
Go
have to tell
ahead.
it in a story. I
Yes,
have to
go
tell it.
ahead.
I
It's
have to
just the
bring
two of
myself
us.
here so that maybe somebody can relate with our story. As I do the trucking business. Number one, I'll tell you, it's a very good, successful business. My family is enjoying the fruits of this, and I've done this for a minute, and I've also understood we live in a very challenging time. When I say that, is I'll give you examples of things that you can just keep in mind.
Mhm.
When I came to the US in '97, There were things that were like Blockbuster. When I wanted to go watch a movie, I'd go to Blockbuster. It was like it had monopoly in that industry, and you'd think it would be still surviving until now. And you can see now Blockbuster is no more. Another thing, I can just give an example before I give you my whole story about what I'm trying to represent here, is that
Okay.
I've looked at other things that whose time has already passed. And one of those things I know for now, which is the thing that has already passed, is when you exchange time for money. And that is my pain point. Even though I make good money, but you can see right now, I am away from my family. I stay a lot of times. I don't even see my family. I miss so many milestones for my daughter. She hardly see me because of what? I am doing what I gotta do to make sure that the family is fed. So even though it's good, that concept is old. The new concept is understanding to build what I call passive income. To me now, I understand with the passive income, you go out there, build something, and then you still earn on it over a period of time, and it gives you back your freedom, it gives you back your time, and not only the money, but the time you can spend it anywhere you want to spend it. And that's why I realize in this 21st century, if you don't have multiple streams of income, you're really living where I call it is just you're just a paycheck away from bankruptcy. And I tell, being in this country, I've realized most people go bankrupt not because they didn't do things right. It's just they don't never plan to fail, but they fail to plan to take care if something happens. Because one point, I just leave it with this, so everybody can just think of it. 66% of people that go bankrupt is because of a medical issue. They were doing everything right, and then a medical issue comes, they're knocked out. So I told myself, I have to understand the times I live in, and I have to make decisions and use your word focus to build that dream. My dream is to be free, financially free, time free, and freedom. That is my dream. And I
Mm-hmm.
realize no vehicle like what we got right now. I've done a lot of businesses, but I can tell you when we talk about the features and benefits of this type of business that we got right now, I'll even maybe step in a little bit deeper. But that's the reason why you have to ask yourself a question. Do you want to live on the edge where something can just come like this and knock you off? Or do you want to be in a place where you're taking charge of your life and you're getting ready? It's better to be ready and not have the opportunity than the opportunity come and they find you're not ready. If something happened to you right now, what are you going to fall off on? Or what are you going to fall back on? That's the question I just want to ask. And if that question, you answer that, it should give you a desire. And from a starting point, when you have a desire, now that becomes a force that is going to drive you to focus on that dream to make it a reality. And I'll give it back to you. I hope I
Thank
answered your question.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my amazing people. Um, Focusing on your dreams. Yes, you heard what my brother said here. It depends on us. And when you said focusing on dreams, I believe that when you're focusing, it brings in what we called mindset right in here. Because you have dream, you have your mindset, you plan. It works hand in hand, right? Because you are focusing on a goal that you want to achieve, but you don't have that mindset to step out to try on something, on that dream, like you have this big vision that you want to achieve something. What are the steps? What are you doing to help yourself? What are the things that you are doing? You have your own mind, and remember, you have people around you. You have a lot of people. You have things around you that you will be looking. Some people would discourage you. Some people will tell you what to do and stuff like that. But you as a human being, or we as a human being, we have our own mind. Our mind is in our head. I remember the other day I was talking to this my brother. He and educated me on the things right now that I have never ever imagined. When your left side is telling you something, your right, it transmits to the right side, then the right side is what brings it to existence. So you have a mindset of doing something, right? That vision is big, it's large, like this broad vision that you have. Then one side of you is the one that gets information from people, negative or positive, right, brother? Negative
Mhm.
or positive. Then it will translate. It depends on how you understand it. It will now transfer it to the other side, the right side of your brain, that will now carry out that instruction in you, whether you are getting the negative or the positive aspect. Focusing on your dream is something that we all need to know and understand and do it. The journey of building digital business, like I said, like we are doing digital business. If you want to step out, that is the main reason why we are here. What dream are you focusing on? What dream are you having? What are those things that you dream about? We grow up as a child. We dream of something that, oh, when I grow up, I will be this. When I get to this level in my life, I will do this. I'll be able to achieve it. But we found that at some point in our life, things come in between, challenges and stuff like that will come in that will make us shift away from our dreams, and those things start working against us. And when the challenges comes, we start deviating from what our main focus is. Thank you so much, mentor DC. Now we are going to talk to people about some ways that can help people, how some ways that can people can leverage to stay focused in their dreams. When we talk about focusing on dreams, everybody can say, okay, I'm focusing on my dream. What is it that is going to help me focus on my dream? So can you tell us a little bit how people can stay focused in their dream? Like you are dreaming, for instance, let me give you an example. I want to build a house, right? And I am planning to build a house. Along the line, something coming to distract me. How can somebody like that remain focused on the plan, on what to do, so that a distraction will not take his mindset out of what he want to do? Take it away, brother.
Wow. Nice. That's a very good question. And I'm answer it in so many different ways because
Yes.
I will tell you with experience. Number one, the reason why you need to have a dream or you need to have a goal. I like a description that a man gave. It's called Nightingale. He said, understanding that when you have a goal, the importance of that goal, number one, is who you are becoming, who you're going to become along getting that goal done. When you say distractions, in fact, I'm going to go back to what you said about the mind, just understanding why do people get distracted? Even when they start something, they might not end and not finish it. I'll even give you simple goals people have. We are only about 3 months and the new year will be coming around. And most people have, where I want people to relate with this, they say, I have a New Year's goal. New Year goal. And most people say, I'm going to work out. Starting the new year, I'm going to work out. They buy new shoes. They buy new clothes to go to the gym. They even pay membership for the whole year that they're going to be paying every month. But by February, you ask them, how's that goal coming around? Oh, life came again, this and this and that. Why is that so? Why is it that they would not? So many people don't stick to their original plan. I want to go back to what you've said about the left side and the right side, because nobody has ever seen the mind. We just know when you ask the person, what is the mind? Sometimes people think it is the brain. The brain is where the activity of the mind happens. And unfortunately, it happens that the brain has two sides. One side is the left hemisphere, and the other side is the right hemisphere. And based on what side you're using, you're either going to achieve dreams or you're going to sabotage the dreams based on that. You understand? And there's something else here, which has been set, that I didn't set it. It's called the law of attraction. You'll only reap what you are sowing. And you will sow according to what side of the mind you are on. So let's find out what is on the left side. The left side is where you have logic. You have things like science. You have things where you use your rational mind to think about it. If you understand that part, first of all, your left side, and it has good reasons about life based on sight. Now, on your right side is where you have imagination. You have things like intuition. You have emotional mind. That is on your right side. If all your dreams are trapped on the left side, the challenge with that is you're going to be limited, because in that left side, it's a side where you have effects, not causes. The cause is always on the right side. So I can use this example where if you go to the biblical text, you go to John 1, John 21:6, it talks about the fishermen had threw the net on the left side. And when they threw the net on the left side, they caught nothing. It was nothing in that net. And eventually, Jesus tells them, hey, throw the net on the right side. They didn't change where they were, almost in the same position, but they just changed what side they threw the net. And what happened? As soon as the net was thrown there was a lot of fish that they couldn't even carry that thing into. They were struggling to get it back into the boat. So that is one of the examples that is telling you to understand how to use your own mind if you're going to get things accomplished, especially when it comes to things like your dream, things that look like they're out there. Because when you're using your right side, it almost look like your cycle, because you can talk to people. That's why it's dangerous to talk to people about your dream, because most people are on the left side. That's what the Bible says. Broad is a way that leads to destruction. Left, if you stay in the left side where a lot of people stay, because where that's all your programs are, that's where your comfort zone is, it's all on the left. And that's why a lot of people live in there. That's why if you tell them change, it feels like you are scaring them, because you want them to shift. And the left side will start fighting with them like a twin that is within you. So
Exactly.
you have to understand that. So that's why you look like you are delusional in the beginning. Even people who invent things that I've never seen, we look at them like they're delusional. But if you stick to it and understand, you got to quiet your own mind. You got to quiet your own left side. Why? Because if you don't quiet it, it will be your loudest chatter that will try to stop you and sabotage you. That is the reason why I say, until you can change how you use your mind and use your right side and say, okay, what do I want? And start with completely, what is the end? What is it that I want to accomplish? And once you know that end, use your imagination and use a plan your work, and then work that plan. And even though you might not see the road all the way, it's like driving at night. All you need from that point on is to stay congruent with actions that are matching the end. It's just like you're driving at night. When I drive at night, I can only see as far as the light can take, but I always put in the GPS where I'm going. So with that, I'll give it back to you.
Thank you so much. That is awesome. That is wonderful. I mean, like I said, this today topic is like when we finish today, whoever did not watch it should go back and rewatch it, because what this, my bro, before I bring somebody to my Go Live, I know the quality of person that I am bringing. And this is, he is giving it life. That is why I am so excited about him. And I picked this topic because I know he is going to deliver it the way it is. So my amazing people, you've heard it. Mind, your head, everything is in your head, everything is in your mind. Who we want to be today is in you. There's a saying that said, the you in you makes you who you are, right? If you want to be somebody that is great, it is you. If you want to have that mindset, say, no, I can't make it, it is you. Bible said the life and death is in our tongue. Whatever you dish out, that is what God looks at to bless you. But if you tell yourself, no, I am going to be great, just like what he said, and you walk towards it, how do you walk towards it? By taking action, by stepping out of comfort zone, like he just rightly said there. The right, left hemisphere, brother, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, left
The one
not,
that's all the
yes, because your
information.
rational mind
The
will
rational
always
mind
tell you all excuses.
that make you, oh, you are comfortable where you are. Don't go. Just stay right there. You are okay. There, but guess what? In our life, we said we are comfortable. I am not comfortable doing 3-4 jobs. You are not comfortable. If you are a parent out there, you don't have time to, stay with your family. You don't even have time to be in the life of your children. And you said you are uncomfortable. It's your mind. Your mind is telling you, oh, keep walking. You are comfortable doing what you're doing. No. But have you had the thought of stepping out to try something? Opportunities come our way. Things come our way. Have you had the time and said, okay, I've been staying in this comfort zone for a long time. What have I achieved from this comfort zone? Then when you ask yourself that question, you will be able to say, what, you know what? I have been seeing opportunities. Why not I step out and try it? And that is why we are actually bringing today, leveraging focus on your dream. What dream do you have? The year is running to an end, and my brother rightly said it from beginning. 3 more months, and this year will be over. 3 more months, and this year will be over. How do you want to finish this 2024? A lot of us started together. A lot of us started, a lot of people has made it what they have never ever imagined. Why? Because they step out of comfort zone. Why? Because they see opportunity, they step out and grab it. Some people made New Year resolution, and that New Year resolution, 1 month, 2 months, like just like mentor DC said right here. 1st January, you went and buy shoe, you buy this, you want to do exercise to
Mm-hmm.
do one thing or the other. January, you started. I have seen them all. I have a
Mm-hmm.
friend of mine, we work together. Okay, each time, every year, she say, see this thing, this habit, I want to start it, I want to stop it. January 1st one, she will start like fire. The first 1 week, the second week, she said, man,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I can't. She will
Mm-hmm.
go back. You know, that kind of a thing.
Yes.
Is one when you have a plan, when you have a goal, you stick to it. There will be a lot of negativities. There will be a lot of challenges that will come your way. How do you stay focused? That is what we are talking about here. Now, bro, this month, what we are going to talk about now,
Mm-hmm.
in staying focused, there is something we call clarify your vision.
Mm-hmm.
If you know your vision, you put it clear. Know exactly what and why it matters to you, right? When you
Mm-hmm.
have a vision of what you want to achieve, why does that thing matter to you? How does it help you? When will um when you have a clear picture, it is easier to stay focused, right? So how can you explain to people when they're okay, I have a vision, now I don't really have the clarity of what I want to achieve or where I am going to? Can you give a little advice when somebody said, this is what I have, a vision to do something? How can that person stay focused in that vision?
That's also a very good question. By the way, you have very good questions. You must have been prepared. You must done a lot of your preparation, and I will tell you two things. Right.
Mm-hmm.
First, I'll equate it to a journey because I travel a lot, and any journey, if it doesn't have a destination, you'll almost pull up out of any exit. You understand? Any
Yes.
exit will make sense to you. But when
Mm-hmm.
I have a clear, I know I'm gonna go from point A and I have to go to point B. Like now, I deliver goods, and when I leave where I pick up from the customer, I know exactly where other customer is at. It doesn't matter if I run onto traffic. It doesn't matter if the weather is not good. It doesn't matter if the
Mm-hmm.
road is closed. I
Mm-hmm.
already know where the destination is, and that there's no other destination, no other exit that is good enough. Even though I might pass where there's casino, right now I pass through Nevada. There's a lot of casino. People are having fun. I don't
Mm-hmm.
even think about fun. Mine is to go deliver. I stay on the aim.
Right track.
Okay?
Yes.
You understand? So if
Mm-hmm.
you don't have an aim, you have a lot of distraction that a lot of things will pull you out of your way.
That's good. That's good.
The other side of this that is going to be very important, because it's one thing to have a goal, but it's another thing to have compelling reasons why you want that goal to happen. If your why doesn't make you want to cry,
Mm-hmm.
it's not big enough. You're
That's
playing
right.
small. You understand? Until you
Yes.
have a big why. You see, right now, every time I think about my daughter, that I'm not out here, even though I'm making money for her to have a good life, but
But
I'm
you're
not
not
there
there.
as a father. You
Yes.
understand? She's not seeing her father. Now she's 9 years. She hasn't seen me. She just sees me occasionally. You can imagine how that feels. And now it is automatically in my mind now thinking, no, 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 no. It can't be like this no more. There's a lot of more important things that I can do. And I said, I can't tell you, I can't provide for them. I still have to provide for them. But more important, can I still provide and still have the time, freedom to be with them? That was a question I had to ask. And now that one pushes me to build an online business that now my focus, it is not taking away from my 9 to 5, what I call it, 9 to 5 business is not taking away from it, but I understand what my fortune is. So on part-time, I'm building my fortune, but on full-time, I'm still working on my job, and I'm not being distracted now because my why is so big. I have to be there for my daughter now going
That's good.
forward. You understand? So
Yes.
you have to have a compelling reason. Why do you want that dream? If you don't have compelling reasons, yeah, anything can stop you. But when you have a compelling reason, the how doesn't matter. Whatever price you have to pay, you pay because your compelling reason, your why is bigger than anything that you're gonna go in
Anything.
between. That's what I could say, Mama. And I'll
Thank you
pass it
so
back to you.
much. Thank you so much. You see that if your why, what I got from there, if your why is not big enough, there is nothing. I remember our coach in this business. She every time she want to complete a milestone, she puts a very big goal that will even scare her.
Mm,
She don't know how she's going to get there, but she is looking up to. As she look at that goal, it's driving her. The same thing
yes.
with each and every one of us as human being. If what drives you is not big enough, you have not started.
Yes.
In our business model here, a lot of people, like, yeah, you see how he's saying here that her daughter, he's on the road right now, daughter is at home with mom, right? He is making the money, but not happy that he's not right there with his son. Oh, sorry, his daughter. Just like myself, my why was my children, to give them better life. We all are immigrants. We came out from our country of origin, that comfort zone of our country, to a greener pasture, to make life better, to help our family, immediate family, and people around us. Are we doing exactly? Are we getting exactly why what made us to migrate from our country to a different country? It doesn't matter which country you are, as long as you are not living in a country where you were born, you are an immigrant. Then you are going for a greener pasture. The mindset is to go and do what? Make it big. How are
Yes.
you making it big? Are you making it big by burning out, doing 3, 4 jobs? Remember, in a country where you are, the main thing there is you're gonna have to pay bill to make sure that you live in your house. That's the big thing.
Uh-huh.
And we do one job is not helping. You go and pick up another. Two, that one is not helping. At least it's bringing food to the table. It's not helping you accomplish your dream goal. That is what our business is all about. And he is here telling us how he is working, making the money, but that is the flexibility is not there. That is the word. The
Mm,
flexibility is not there. Time freedom is not there. No time to stay and have quality time with family. Always on the road.
mm,
And he came to see this business and do was grab it. And that is the same thing we are talking about. That is the main reason I brought up this topic today. Stay focused in your dream. Whatever you want to do, there are opportunities, there are things that can help you do what? Stay focused in whatever you want to do. So, my people, it depends on us. It depends on our mindset. That is where everything goes. We are working 2, 3, 4 jobs, yes, but is it giving you results? Is it giving you that opportunity to stay to take control of your life and be in the life of your family? That is
mhm.
what we are talking about. Another point I'm going to bring up from you here, I think we have about 3 or 4 one, then we will cut because we don't want to stay here to bore people out. How do we eliminate distraction in order to stay focused in our dream? Take it away, brother.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Number one, like we said, you need clarity. You need clarity because when you don't have clarity, that that right there is the number one killer or the number one thing that distracts a lot of people. So you need clarity. You have to know what exactly do you want. I brought up the name Nightingale. Nightingale says all the time, success is a progressive realization of a worthy goal. So he says clearly, the Chinese people say a journey of 1,000 miles starts with what? One step. So until you understand, if you don't have something worthy to you that is a goal, and understand it's gonna be progression. He says success is a progressive realization of a worthy goal. So you have to have understand it's gonna be a process between where you are and actualizing what it is you're calling your worthy goal. Without understanding there's a process, then you're gonna be caught up in the middle. If it's my Bible says, before you start building a house, it says count the cost. Without counting the cost, what is going to happen? You're going to start building it, and then you're going to get in the middle, and then boom, the house will not be finished. And it wants us to be finishers of what we start. So that is
Exactly.
number one. I'll say you have to have clarity. What is it that I want? Because once I know the thing that I want, it's the beginning of me not being distracted. So now Every other thing that is not lining up with what I want, I have to learn to say the word no. No, no. It is only the actions that are congruent with a thing that I want. That's why even my own thoughts have to be congruent with what I want. Even the friends that I'm going to have, my friends, my destiny determines how many people I'm going to hang around. If I'm hanging around people who are poor or mindset, and remember, poor is just, Jesus said, the poor shall be with us. Why is it I say those people poor mindset? It's because poor is also an acronym. It just means people who pass opportunities over repeatedly. But they're
Whoa.
quick to complain how bad the situation is. This is bad. This is bad. What are you doing about it? You understand? So you have to
Mhm.
understand sometimes you have to narrow the people that are going to be around you. You have to be around like-minded people. Another thing you have to also understand, you always have to ask yourself, when I get this goal, who am I becoming when I'm going after the goal? Because
Exactly.
sometimes when you are in the process and you see who you are becoming along the way, it keeps you fired up. You might have not arrived yet. Paul will say, I have not gotten there yet. I'm pressing on. What makes me
Yes.
press on is who I'm becoming. When I'm becoming a better version of myself, it is hard for me to leave something that is making me better. Because if most of the struggles I've had in life, if I knew better, I would have done better. Now I'm in a process of becoming better. I can tell you I'm excited. That's why I say that's the key thing to keeping distractions out of the way. And I'll
Thank
pass it
you.
back to you.
Thank you so much. Honestly, today is going to be awesome. In fact, it's awesome already. Distraction can, you know, it can make somebody, I mean, it can deprive you from a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that distracts you. I was reading something yesterday. What I told you, I was looking at this topic and said, this is what we're going to discuss today. I was looking at something. He said, it could be that distraction does not really mean that when somebody come face to face and distract you, it could be a habit. It could be something that you have been doing that distracts you all your life. For example, we run our business on social media, right?
Yes.
We saw this business and we take a leap of faith and join. While some people, they are on social media morning, afternoon, and night. What do is just to scroll and watch movies and there are some things glaring coming your way, opportunity coming your way. You see it, but there are things standing in your way. It could be a challenge. It could be this social media. It could be a challenge that is what distracting you. It could be your friend, it could be your family, it could be something in your life, that a habit that you refuse to let go. It could be something that is distracting you. When you identify those distractions, try and pull yourself away from them, remove yourself from them.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it is that social media that I'm talking about, whether you have been procrastinating to start something, you want to start a business, let's say, take for instance, you started in January. I must do this thing in January. January comes and goes. You said, okay, I give myself another 1 month. That month comes and go. You are still procrastinating. That procrastination, what is a distraction? It is a distraction. If it could be yourself being distraction to yourself. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because you are doubting your ability. Why? Because you are doubting your capability. You are saying that, oh no, I'm not big enough. No, I don't think I can. Everything about one opportunity come is what if in a negative way. You never stand out and said, I see people do this. How do they do it? What if I try it? Why can't I do it? Look at it in a positive way instead of always thinking negatively about it. So we could be distraction to ourselves. I
Mm-hmm.
was listening to somebody the other day. In the Bible, they said there's something that when no weapon fashioned against us, okay, shall
Mm-hmm.
prosper, right?
Mm-hmm.
One lady was just teaching it and said that we should not let ourselves to be that weapon that fashion against ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
When
Mm-hmm.
I heard that, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
we understand it differently.
Mm-hmm.
Since the day I heard that, I'm like, God, please, I would never be a weapon that is fashioned against myself. And when
Mm-hmm.
I saw this opportunity, I step up because I don't want to rely on my mistakes. I don't want to rely on what if or what I have not done or what I have done right. Mistakes and stuff like that, and let it
Mm-hmm.
be a barrier. for me to move to the next level. That is
Mhm.
a good point, what you are telling. We take 2 more points, because if we continue here, we're going to stay here like forever. Another point we are going to talk about right now is this. When we are talking about staying focused, you have we we write the goals, we make plans on how to achieve it. Now, how do we start? If you want to now say, okay, I am ready to step up and achieve this goal, this vision, or work on this my vision, which I am looking forward to.
Mhm.
Do you get that vision? Okay, I always take building a house. Okay, you want to
Mhm.
build a house. Do you go immediately, bam, and just said, okay, this house, boom, come in and it starts? How do you plan? How do you start? Do you just take it big, or you just start a little by little till you get there? Just give a little insight on how people can just start, work on their focus, or focus on their vision by taking it little at a time.
Okay. Okay. And that's good. And I'm gonna use your analogy because you use a house a lot. You've been talking about building a house. So the question I can ask, first of all, even to your viewers, I can ask this question: when do you start building a house? When do you start building a house? Yeah, Mentor Rosie, when do you
Oh,
start
yeah.
building a house?
When you start building a house, after you have had your plan, you have plan, you
Before
want
even
to
you
do,
have your plan, where does that house? Where does that plan exist? Where does that plan has to be?
it had to
Before
come
even
from
put,
here.
yes. So before you start building, you can only start building when it's finished here.
Yes, in the
That's
brain.
number one.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's number one. If you're building something that is not finished, you're gonna keep sabotaging your own goal. So
Goal.
that's number
Yes.
one. I would say you have to finish the house first in your mind
Exactly.
before you can even start any baby step. So the first baby step is your house finished? Can you tell if I came here, can I draw your house? Can you tell me your plan? How many rooms is your house? What
Exactly.
color is your house? How many bathrooms are in your house? How many windows? Where is, you have to finish the house first in the mind. That's number one. Now, when it's finished in the mind, second, it has to go on paper. There's a book in the Bible talks about this very well. In Habakkuk chapter 2, from verse 2 all the way. If you can read it all the way, it just lays out the plan. It says, you got to have a vision, write it. First of all, you got to make it plain. It has to be clear to you. Make it plain. And then he says, write it. Why? Because when you read it, you have to read it every day. So if your vision is not written, that's the other baby step. It has to be written. If you don't have it written, that's another way that you're going to get distracted. So it has
Exactly.
to be written. You write it. And then he says, you have to read it every day. Are you reading your vision? Where is your map? What are you reading? If you don't read that vision every day, you can't put actions that are congruent. You're going to start putting actions that are not matching your dream. So all your baby steps will be going somewhere else. And one day you'll find out you have climbed up the ladder, but the ladder was leaning on the wrong building. You understand? So you have to be reading it every day. And then he says, even though it tarries, even though there's going to be problems between the beginning to the end, there is some problems you have to experience. They're not problems, they're part of the journey. There's no
Journeys.
success
Yes.
without some failures and falling, rising. It says a righteous man will fall 7 times, but they rise 8 times. So you have to understand, in between, there's going to be tearing. He says, wait for it. You have to have patience. You can't just wake up and say, if it doesn't happen tomorrow, oh, it wasn't working. It wasn't good enough. You have
Mm-hmm.
to understand. It's all is in the print. I'm just saying what is in the print so you can understand what are these baby steps. Why do people give up so soon? That's the reasons why. And then he says, at the end, the vision will speak and will not lie. I said, what? What is he going to say? It's going to say exactly, did you do the prerequisites? Did you write it down? Have you been reading it? Have you put actions that are congruent to it? They can go down and read the list because it has to read and say, she has done all of it. So give her her dream. And then he says at a appointed time, you will get the dream. It cannot error. You have to get it. So that is the understanding of what to me baby steps are. Because
That's
without
it.
those baby steps, even if you make a big giant thing and you're missing exactly what I just told you, you'll always end up in the same place. You'll miss the mark. And that's what the Bible calls, you will sin and you'll not get to the end. The end of the death, the end of the sin is death. You will
Death,
kill the thing
yes,
because you are missing the mark.
the mark.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my viewers. Let's take a little time and welcome people that has been here with us, watching us. I can see here, the first person here is, I saw Flores. Cheryl, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you for showing up in this Go Live mentor. um Princess B Osas, thank you, sister, for coming on today. Thank you so much. And I see Prince Ugo Benaja, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. And Mentor Sharon is in the house. Thank you, Mentor Sharon. Thank you so much for, coming to, support us this evening. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, my amazing people. We have stayed 40 good minutes in this topic. And if we continue talking about it, it will take forever. Now, how do we leverage our business? How do we bring in our business into the life of as many that will watch now or watching that will watch that are watching now or will watch later? For them, that another way to stay focused, another way to accomplish goal, another way to take action to work on our goal and make it our dreams, make it a reality. How do we tell people that our business is a stepping stone, is where they can start to build, their to start to make their dreams to come through by leveraging this our business? What do you have to tell people about our business and how they can leverage it to help themselves? Take it away, brother.
Okay, good. To me, number one, I always say there's this quote that sticks in my mind. There's nothing as powerful as an idea whose time has come. To me, in the 21st century, internet online is really the idea whose time has come. That's number one. So I wanna share some features, because if I give you the features and then I give you some of the benefits, you can understand why this is the idea that whose time has come.
Exactly.
In most businesses, I've done a lot of businesses, different businesses. I've tried them. I've done multi-level marketing. I've sold insurance. I've done so many other things that I've tried to finally say, wow, I'll plant my flag here and this is where it ends. You know what I mean? Now I can just go from here to other investments, but this is the business of the 21st century. Number one, I'll tell you this. This business here is attraction marketing. What's the difference of attraction marketing? Is where you're chasing your friends and bagging your friends and family members. They have to support you. They have to support you. They have to support you. This one here, you learn to use social media, to leverage social media, and they have algorithms that is working for you. It's almost like saying Facebook works for you. It does all the heavy lifting for you. You understand? That would be the first thing to understand the feature about this. Secondly, you don't have to have, if you ask me to go to become a doctor, you know how long it's going to take me to become a doctor? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
You don't have to be business savvy to be able to do this, because not only do they give you the training, you have a mentor, you have a coach to help you to digest very simple training that is given, which is video based, that anybody can do this. This to me is a level playing field that levels anybody can come here and become successful, whether they have been in a business before like me or they have never been in a business. It levels the playing field for everybody. And you can see that from our community. That's another feature that we have. We have a huge community that when you come in, not only are you going to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Look here, you are in Kansas. I'm in from the other side of this of this
country.
But
yeah,
look what has put us together.
yes.
We work together so well. Why? It is because of the community. We are in the community. We are one community, over 200,000 people. When you look at those type of feature, and when you look at it also, you don't have to build your own website. Most businesses I've done had to go build my own website, which costed at least 5,000. Without all these softwares they've got in this one, that it works. You only 150. What kind of business you gonna start with 150 and you get a full website? I'm telling you, just a website is normally you spend about 5,000 for a good website.
Yes,
so
more than that.
Here you're getting, you understand? I'm just saying a plain website where you can even do a transaction. I'm just saying it's a plain one. 5,000 gone. It's only 150. When I seen that, I said, what? I thought it was a joke. You understand? And yet it has all this automation. You have IT on the back to make sure that, and you don't pay them nothing else. You understand? So I say, when I look at all these features, and the benefit is just to start with, I always say this: success leaves clues. How many people in our community
Community,
are
yes,
actually winning?
exactly.
Most of the businesses that have been around, it's only 1% that is making substantial amount. The rest of us, you're running just after, you're running hoping. Hope is the only thing that is driving you. You can't see that type of success that we see in this community. So when I see it, I say, wow, this is a jewel. This is a diamond here.
Diamond,
That's number one.
yes.
When you look at it, what type of people are winning? What type of people are winning? I came here, I said some smart people are winning. Some not so smart people are winning. Some people who don't even know English, they come in, they can't
English,
even speak English, they are winning.
yes.
Some people who are very good at computers, they're winning. Some people who don't even know how to turn the computer on, they are winning. So when you look
Everyone
at that,
wins.
everybody wins. Some people are
Yes,
fat, they're winning. Some people are small, they're winning. So I say,
exactly.
why would you not want to be in a winning formula?
Oh
You
my
understand
God,
what I'm saying? If
awesome.
you can understand that, and you say, somebody's telling me, hey, I've never done it before, I don't know if I can succeed. Guess what? There's somebody who's going to hold your hand and say, let's go together. Because you winning, it is also my benefit. Your win has something to do with me. Now I'm helping you because I already know that if you win, I get something from it too. There's a, I don't even know how I can explain this.
Oh yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, I'm so passionate about, because if I don't drive this truck, guess what? I don't get paid. But guess what right now? In this business, even if I don't do nothing else, somebody in my team is doing something. I get paid. People signed up today in my business, but they are not directly for me. You understand? I get to leverage not only my team gets to leverage me, I get to leverage my coach. I
Yes,
have never seen nothing like that in my life. And I've done a lot of different businesses. So I can tell anybody, maybe I can talk so much, but I can only tell you, I can only call you to action. Because greatness, when you call this thing that you call greatness, you don't have to start out being great,
yes,
but
to
you
be
can't
great.
get to
Yes,
greatness if you don't start.
that.
This is
Yes,
the truth of the matter. Maybe
exactly.
your only start will be, come and look at the free webinar. That's all you can do. Because sometimes it's a natural for somebody to be doubtful. It's natural for somebody to say that one don't work. It is natural, but it's unnatural for you not to go verify information so that at least you can know the truth. Because without knowing the truth, you'll never be set free.
Set
You'll
free.
always be
Yes,
bound in your own mind with all the lies of your left side. You
yes,
understand what I'm saying?
yes,
So that
yes.
has to be a starting point. So somebody, maybe he says, okay, I've done a lot of businesses and they never succeeded. I've lost a lot of money. Good. Bananas are fruits, but oranges are also fruits. I can't just say everything is a banana. Everything that is a fruit is a banana. No, you have to come and check it for yourself
Different.
so that you can know the difference between the orange and the banana. Even though
And
they're
there
all
is there is
fruits,
there is
you can't
apple,
just
there
tell
is
me.
peaches.
You understand? There is different,
Yes,
different. Come and see what the difference is, so that you can be an accurate thinker who's making a decision as an accurate thinker to say, I have seen the information. Now, even if I say no, I'm saying because it's based on what I saw in the information. I verified the information. You
yes.
understand? Because I
Mm-hmm.
can only tell you this: our business is not on trial. If it
Yes,
was, look how many people are winning.
exactly.
That case right there is settled.
Answers
The
the
question
question.
is, would you like to win?
Exactly.
Then I say, here comes a chance. I'm not saying it's for you. Here comes an opportunity that could be for you, or maybe it's not for you. But how would you know if you don't look
If
at
you
it?
don't say, oh my
So
God,
with that, I'll
amazing.
turn it back to you.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I don't know what else we want to talk about here. He has nailed everything that we need to talk about. This is an amazing business. Like it runs on automation and is globally accessible. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. As long as you have that your cell phone, your laptop, and you have the mentality you want to say, I am in. The thing is for you to believe in what you can do. Believe the process, come out, because there is no way you will know what is inside. Just exactly like what Mentor DC said. You can't know what is inside until you come in. Then when you come in, you see if it is for you. If you think that this is for you, you go forward. But if it's not for you, we have a refundable policy that guides you 30 whole days for you to do your due diligence, for you to be added into our community of 200 and almost 220,000. Those people will not be lying to you. Those people are not can't be fake at the same time. You see us, we are human, even though we are, virtually talking to you. We are human being. We are not just like robots. We are human being, and our business is what? Legal. Our business is legal. We pay tax everywhere in any country. Whichever country you are, this business is taxable. That is how you know business that is legitimate. It's legitimate business. It's risk-free. The risk-free 30 days covers you, guides you to stay 30 whole days for you to study, know the business, know where you're going to, understand it, see how we get paid. Because a lot of people will ask question, how do you get paid? How many things do you have to sell before you get paid? Guess what? We are not selling anything. This is not a selling ground. We do attraction marketing.
Yes.
We inspire people, we educate people, we motivate people to tell people, hey, step out from doing 3-4 jobs, cut down on all those hours. Remember, we did not tell you to quit your job without trying something else. Yes, we are all doing 9 to 5s, but guess what? We found this diamond. We found something special. We found something on social media. And we step out of our comfort zone and do what? And join. Today, look at us. We are bringing it to thousands of families who are out there today burning out. What we used to is what we are now saying. We used to do 3 jobs, but now we narrow it down to 1 because we have built our plan B. Plan B is a necessity in every family, wherever you are. Multiple income stream. Don't depend on one. That one, let me tell you, we are building empire for other people. Tomorrow, now, what of tomorrow? The owner of the business probably getting old or something happened along the line. They said, well, the business is no more. We are closing down. What are you going to do? You start from beginning. Maybe you have worked for that company for 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years, where your license or whatever has become obsolete. You now go again to renew it, to dust it, and start applying for job. When you have opportunity to create legacy for you and your family, my dear people, it is in our mindset. How do we think when we see information? How do we perceive it? How do we analyze it? And this is a gold mine. This is an information that will change your life entirely. Have you seen a business where you are not selling, carrying goods? Because I've seen a lot of it. They will open their trunk and say, I'm selling this. But in this business, you're not selling. You are not going door to door, calling people to come and buy. You are not doing any inventory. You don't have experience whatsoever. Like my brother said earlier, come on board, because we have a user-friendly, very informative system that is already built for you. Video-based is for you to just plug in and play. My dear people, it's that easy. So what are you waiting for out there? We've said it all. There is nothing to fear about. Like he said earlier on, skepticism, yes, is natural. It makes you smart because you want to know, if I enter into this business, what am I going to do? What are the things you are smart to be skeptical. But let me ask you a question. How will you stay and being skeptical in the same position when you see an opportunity? Skepticism, remember, is not going to pay your bill. It's not going to give your children better life. It's not going to give you that lifestyle you want. It's not going to give you flexibility. Neither will it give you freedom. In our business, that is what the key is. Freedom to do things at your own pace. Freedom to take control of your life. Freedom to stop burning out and be your own boss. That is what our business is all about. It is you invest in the business that has your name tag on it. It is your own business, your name on it. You are not and nobody is supervising you. You are not reporting to anybody. You work from the comfort of your home, and anywhere you are traveling in the world, the business goes with you because it's a global business that runs on automation. So, my dear people, we have brought this to you today. Focus on your dreams. How do you focus if you can't step out of comfort zone to try something new? How do you focus if you keep roving in one thing? Revolving is like same old same. How do you accomplish your goal if you can't try something new? And this is that golden opportunity for you. If you can stay in your house, you buy food, you buy clothes, you buy house equipment, you buy everything you want to order online, online, online. You get degree online, anything you want online. Tell me why you cannot step out of comfort zone and do business that has your name in it online from the comfort of your home. Look at my brother. He is driving and he's working this business in his truck. I'm at home and I'm doing this business. Why can't you? If we can do it, you can do better. So all it takes is for you what? Your mindset. Quit doubting yourself. Believe the process. Believe yourself and believe in the process. And guess what? You will be an eagle flying tomorrow. People will be amazed what you have done in your life. So, my dear brother, is there any word again as we come to the end of this Go Live? Is there anything whatsoever, any advice you want to give to our audience out there, who will watch later and the ones that are here? What advice do you have for them that when they have goal, they should step out and work on it? Take it away, brother.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you so much for even giving me an opportunity to come over here to share, because I don't know why you called me to come, but I can say this: if you've been praying about for something, this is your answer. Sometimes all it takes, God works in a miraculous way, and I can tell you right now, one of the biggest thing I can tell you that you're gonna benefit from this type of business, or coming to, at least I know Rosie, I know what type of a person she is. She's about just understanding that one of the big thing is that I look at it like a mission. You understand? It's a mission to help so many people, because sometimes, we from Africa, we know you're supporting your family, you support a lot of people. Sometimes you're supporting a whole village. And when you understand that the fact that you can have something in your hand that can be a blessing to a lot of people, I know you don't even have to do this, Rosie, but look,
Yep.
you're still here. You say you're going for 90 days.
Yep.
Look at that commitment. It has to be bigger than just money.
Yes.
I know that, because not every time you come here every day that somebody is signing up or somebody is listening to you, but there's something driving you on a mission, because you just know what it will mean for that person. That one person that can come and say, it was me you're doing all this sacrifice for.
Yes.
You understand? When you understand that, so that's why I say, if somebody has been praying for about it, and today they are watching, they're sitting there watching, I can tell them right now, this is your answer to your prayer. If you have had a dream and you just said, where do I start? Where can even a regular person like me start? This is your answer. If you are thinking about, you've thought about businesses and you've thought and thought where, like I tell people, if you look at even the trucking business, you can't even start the trucking business if you don't have a down payment for the truck itself. These trucks cost 200,000, not even the trailer, only the truck itself. It is 200,000, 150 to 200,000 when you buy it new. Now you see, this business, you spend very little. You're only asking you for 150 to start off. I've never seen a business that you start so low, and yet you have a potential. I looked at my coach. She went to Nigeria for 4 weeks. And when she was in Nigeria for 4 weeks, she bring home her checks, she revealed to us just to inspire us.
Exactly.
She made over $88,000, not Nigerian money, but dollars. Imagine
Now,
on your vacation. And that's why I say, when you think about that, and think of it this way, she was a school teacher making 30,000, maybe 35,000, maybe 40,000 a max as a teacher for a whole year. That now she makes double of that when she's on vacation. Where do you find that? For how long did it take it to get there? 3 years.
Okay.
If you're in business, I can tell you, anytime you go come to business, they always tell you, at least you'll take you 5 years just to recover your money so that you can get in profit mode. If people don't know about business, this is how businesses are. You understand? So the first 5 years you're working to get something to feed your family, but you're actually still paying for just that startup. You haven't finished paying for the startup itself. You understand? But here I'm telling you, it's a very small investment that has a potential. You understand?
Exactly.
So my last words will be this, because I have 2 minutes. I will say, if I gave you a seed, let's say, what seed do you know? Let's use avocado, because everybody knows avocado.
Yes.
If I gave you a seed of avocado, could you see the tree? Could you see the tree? You understand?
That's a
The
good one.
only tree
Yes.
you can see is in your imagination because you imagine
Imagination.
there
Yes.
is a tree inside of that avocado. But when I'm looking
Exactly.
at the seed, it will just look like a round thing. It will look
Round
like
thing.
maybe
Yes.
my mouse.
Exactly.
You understand? But I
Uh-huh.
can't tell that there's a tree in there. I can tell you right now, that dream of yours you have, it's an actual seed. Unless you plant it in your imagination, in your consciousness, that seed will never grow. And I'll tell you, the richest place on earth is the graveyard
The
because a
graveyard.
lot of people die with their dreams still in them. I'm
Mm-hmm.
asking you, don't allow that to be you. Don't
So,
die
yeah.
with your dream inside of you. So
Oh
with
my
that, I give
God.
it back to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's a good one. That's a good takeaway here. My dear people, what are you waiting for? Would you allow your dreams to be buried, or you want to stand up and do what? Take action that will make that your dream a reality? Is a question. People want to do something, they want to do it, they procrastinate. I will start, I will do this, I will that. That is your dream. You are burying your dream right there. You are doing something, you are just allowing your emotions, you are just allowing now to tell your to bury your future self. You can create a new version of yourself when you step out of comfort zone, skepticism, fear, and distraction, and all whatnot. Step out of there. Try something new. Our coach always said, nothing changes except something change. And that thing that is going to change is us and our mindset. Shift your mindset around from the norm and try something new. And that something new is looking at you today. As you are looking at us, our websites are on the screen. Take whichever one that goes for you. Go and register for a chance. Today is Thursday, isn't it? We have a new business owners mastermind today. In another hour, that mastermind will start. Go there and register. Save your spot to come in and be inspired by the success story of people, our panelists that has already made it, and they are telling people what this business is going to do for us, what it's doing for us, and the same thing is going to do for you. So, my dear people, the you in you makes you who you are. And the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one big step. And that
Yes.
today could be that day that you make that decision. This could be the opportunity that you've been waiting for. This could be that thing that will ring bell in your brain today. You said, you know what? I am moving forward. No more looking behind. Because he said, forward ever, backwards never. We move forward and we don't go backward. Like he said, planting a seed, you need to nurture. And you will plant that seed if you did not come out and plant it yourself. Who is going to do you? You are an immigrant just like myself. Probably when you were in your home country, you're working every year, maybe Christmas period or Easter
Mm-hmm.
period or whatever season. You will see somebody that will say, okay, this is your Christmas bonus. Take this one and manage for you and your family.
Mm-hmm.
In any country, Western world you are, nobody does that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Highest increase you get, maybe 2%, 5%, or whatever. What will it do for you? But you are working, you are using your brain, you are using your skill, you are building legacy for another person. Over time, every holiday, you are number one on the list. I used to do that. I was there with you. But I said enough is enough. One day was the day I said enough is enough, because I was looking for more. I needed more. I wanted change in my life. I step up for it. So, my dear people, you can do it. We have said it all, my dear people. All it takes is you. So, if anything for today, what you want to get home, our websites are here. Just take any one of you that you resonate with, go and do what? Register today for that mastermind and hear. Come and see, because it's only when you step in that you will know. If you're outside, you are not going to know, because sitting by the fence, you will remain a spectator. But when you come in, you become a partaker. That's what it takes. So that being said, we come to the end of this Go Live. We have spent 1 hour. We don't intend to stay 1 hour, but the topic today is very educative. It's something that we can take home and think about, then step up and do action and take action towards it. So until we come your way again tomorrow, the Go Live continues. Remember, it's 90 days, 61 days already. I have like 29 days more. And as I go, I bring in new people, and anybody I bring to my Go Live, know that you are sure of getting quality message. And that is all we have today. Mentor Dismas, thank you so much. And that is
Thank
it
you.
today. Bye, people. We love you all. Thank you for
Thank you.
coming in. Thank you
Thank you.
for supporting us. Take action
Thank
when
you.
you see it, and we will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye,
Awesome.
everyone. Bye.
Awesome.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.